reward or incentive or motivation. Oh, if you eat it, you will be like God, knowing good and evil. And the woman now saw that it was desirable, and she took it and ate and gave to her husband. Okay. Before, we used to think that Adam was somewhere, Abi, good man, and he go work. You know, before it took me time. It was just like 4 or 5 years I discovered. Before, I used to think that, hey, Adam was a very good man. He don't go work. Then when he came back, the woman gave him the fruit. He didn't know. That's what some of us were thinking. My friend, Adam was sitting down there, butt naked, when all those things were happening. He was sitting next to his wife. Read New Jerusalem Bible translation. You say, and she gave some to the husband or to the man who was sitting by her side. That means all the while that Eve was talking with serpent, the devil. Do you know that Adam was there? He didn't even say anything. When you are looking for a mumu man, the first mumu man God created was the first man he created. He was there. And that made me to even, I'm not even suspecting Adam. I am suspecting him. It's like that dude has been eyeing that tree, but he didn't know, he didn't have the courage. He didn't have the courage. So now when it looks like somebody is not doing the job for him, he just gave. Immediately Eve gave him. He didn't even say. Didn't you remember that God said we should not eat it? You know, when somebody is, that's why I say opportunity. Do you understand? Maybe he has even been looking for opportunity. He didn't have, you know, sometimes some people will have the tendency to do something, but they don't have the courage to do it and stuff like that. They're waiting for somebody. Okay, you like alcohol, but you are looking for someone who will like, oh, you see me, who dragged us, let us go and stuff like that. Guy was sitting down there. He has been eyeing that tree. So the devil told them, this is what is going to happen. Now they ate it. Did they become like God? First of all, it is not true that you be like God. That's why you should know the word of God. He said you will be like God. That is lie number one. We are already like God. Made in the image and likeness of God. So what do you mean? You see, let me just add it without it. Part of the problem of Adam and Eve is that they did not interrogate the devil. They were swallowing hook, line, and sinker everything he was saying. And you cannot interrogate the devil if you are ignorant of the word of God. Jesus interrogated him. Everything he said, Jesus countered with the word of God. You can't interrogate the devil if you don't know the word of God. You will be like God. But we are already like God. So what are you talking about? If they had asked him that question, he may have started rambling. So what do you mean? We were made in his image and likeness. He gave us dominion over all this. So what do you mean we are going to be like him? They didn't interrogate. Knowing good and evil, you will be like God. Okay, now they have eaten it. How much of God did they become like? Reward. The reward that every sin promises you is not what it is. You will never get either that satisfaction or that good thing in quotes. Sin is like advertisement. It exaggerates what it purports to offer. How many of you watch Living in Bondage Part 1? If I forget everything in that movie, there is one line I will never forget. When his eye don't clear, Andy now said in Igbo language, he said, Manapolo, akwata sikora mi fof. You remember that one? He said, Paul did not explain these things to me. He didn't tell me the implication of making this money. That I was going to lose my wife. I will not even have peace to eat the money. The money will not bring me that thing I thought it was going to bring to me. That's the reward that the devil gives you, the offer it gives to you, that you have to interrogate. It will never come as it purports. It's like advertisement, like I said. No, one man died, and Peter took him to heaven. And they showed him heaven. They saw people walking, fetching water, grinding this, hoeing, weeding, and all that. Hi. The man said, they walk in heaven. He said, yes. He said, show me hell. Peter took him to hell and showed him hell. In hell, oh, party after party, champagne, dancing, music everywhere. People were just laughing and all that. The man said, Peter, you can go back. This is where I want to be. Peter said, this is where I want to just go. Peter said, okay, no problem, bye-bye. And the man entered. Immediately he entered. He saw himself falling deep, 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 deep until he landed inside fire. Then he started shouting. He said, no, this is not what I saw. This is not what I saw. This is not what I saw. The devil said to him, shut up. What you saw was our advertisement section. This is the right hand.
Sign up with the largest community of Catholics online. Meet new friends, chat, post pictures and videos, make and receive audios and video calls, interact with lots of priests and religions. Download the app from Google Play Store.